Name is George. I'm from second CSC from Western Institute of Technology, BMR. So in this video, I want to explain about the fundamental concepts of JavaScript. So JavaScript is used to make the web page, static web pages, which are made by using HTML, CSS, into dynamic by using the programming language called JavaScript. Mainly, there are six fundamental concepts in JavaScript. So coming to the first fundamental concept is of variables. So actually, variables are the containers that actually stores the data. So in JavaScript, there are three main keywords that are used to declare the variables. Coming to the first one is var becomes all and it allows only for the functional scope. So in modern JavaScript, var is avoided. Coming to the second one is of let. Here let when we assign a variable like score and initializing with 100 with the let keyword, so we can reassign the value to the variable. So coming to the const, so if we const is in this example here, name is declared by the const keyword, so and it has a value of John, so it must be the John, it must be the name. So const does not allow for the reassigning the value to the variable and redeclaring the same variable in the program. So whereas let can allows the reassigning the value to the variable. So coming to the second fundamental concept is of a conditional statement. Coming to the conditional statement, first conditional statement is of if statement. Actually, conditional statements are used to control the flow of the program. If coming to if conditional statement, here in this example, temperature is assigned is declared with the const keyword and it has value of 25. If the temperature is greater than 20, the we can see the code like this. Let it's warm today. So coming to syntax, if and here temperature, we will give the condition and we will write the block of the code. Coming to the second statement is of if else statement. So if else statements, uh, if coming to the syntax, here if plus conditions and the body block of the code and next else curly braces and body of the code. Here is how if else statement works. Here in this example, age is declared with the const keyword with a value of 17. If the age is greater than 18, we can see that you can the compiler give you can vote, or if the age is less than 17, we can see you can't vote it. Coming to the next one is of if else statement. If else statement is like finding a person in 20 rooms. If the person is finds in first if the person finds in the first room, so we will go further. If the person is not there in the first room, we will go to the second room and then third room till until 20. So here we in the same manner if else statement work. So here const is score is a variable declared with a keyword called const and it has a value of 85. If the score is 90, the grade will be 8 and it will be executed. If the score is greater than or equal to 80, the grade will be B and the block of the code executed. And if else the score is greater than 70, the block of the code executed. Coming to the next controls conditional statement is of switch statement. Coming to the switch statements, we can we use in the case that we will assign the different types of values to the one variable. So coming this here, we mainly use two keywords, break and continue. Coming to the break keyword, if you use break keyword, the program will terminate completely from that function. If you use continue, it will skip the block of the code to be executed. Coming to the next fundamental topics of arrays. Coming to what is an arrays? Arrays is a list of the similar data items in which is stored in the continuous memory. So coming to syntax, we use a keyword like let or const with the array name and we initialize like this, as you can see in the example. Next, about accessing array, and array index starts from the zero. So here in this example, colors is an array which has the values of red, green, blue. So if you want to access the green, so we will use console log dot colors one, so that the output will be the green. So that's how we can access the array elements of the array. Coming to the third of array methods, in this we can there are four methods, commonly used four methods. First one is of push, second is of unshift, third one is a pop, and fourth one is shift. So by using shift push, we can add we, uh, we can add the elements from the backside of the array. By using unshift, we can add at the beginning of the array. So by using pop, we can delete the element at the end of the array. By using shift, we can delete the element at this beginning of the array. So coming to the next topic of fundamental topics of loops. Coming to the first one is of for loop. So for loop mainly uses if we actually knows the number of iterations that you have to do, so then we will use for loop. Actually, for loops are used for iterating the same block of the code. So coming to the for loop, here is the syntax. So we will we will initialize, and we will give conditions, and we will decrement or modifications, which are separated by semicolon, and we will write the block of the code in the curly braces that you have seen here. Coming to the while loop, so when we have to write a condition based code, then we will use while. So here is the example. So while, and we will give conditions, and the block of the code is written in the curly braces, and the modifications or increment or decrement will be done in the block of the code. Coming to the do while is commonly used if you want to run the code at least at least one time. So here is the syntax we will do, and in that block we will write the block of the code, and after that we will give while, and we will give conditions which is end with the semicolon. This is the syntax of writing do while. And coming to another is of for each method. Here is the syntax of the for each method, and this was the example for the for each method. So coming to the next topic is of function. So functions are very much important in JavaScript, and they are used uh, and this much very useful in callback functions in the backend. So coming to the function declarations, so for it will be declared as a function and name of the functions, and it takes arguments and the block of the code. So here you can see the example. So the message is an variables which is declared by the keyword called const, and here to this message the function great users, and within a argument is a slice is given. So when we console.message message, they may first this function is executed, and we will get the hello plus name. So this is how we declare the functions. So coming to the same, when we go to the arithmetic functions, we will use the same. Where here you can see sum is a variable, and it is assigned to the function, and it has arguments of 5 and 3. So when the add function is called, when the sum is called, so first add numbers is the functions will be executed, and 5 and 3 will be replaced in the place of a and b, and it will return the answer like 8. This is how the actually the functions we declare and the working of the functions. Coming to the last fundamental topic is of objects. So objects are the collection of key values that represent the real world entities, and objects are used to organize the related data effectively. So coming to the syntax of creating the objects, you can see here the person is an object, and it is required with the const keyword, and we can write the related data like name, age, is he or she is employed or not, hobbies, in this way. And coming to this, that we can create the objects by using the object constructor. So here you can see that new object is created and is assigned to the car, and we can add car brand, car model, car year in this object. So coming to the accessing object properties. So here we can see the student is object, and he has many properties like first name, last name, grades, subjects, and at all. So we can access the properties of the object by using that name of the object. So here you can see that console.log student.first name, and it will give the output of lemma. So we can access the properties. Suppose here the property is accessed is called first name, and it is accessed by using the name of the object. This is how we can access the objects, and we can create the objects using the object constructor. And coming to the next one is of Node.js. So coming to the Node.js, Node.js is like a compiler for the JavaScript. Actually, we can run the code in the browser, but the browser has to maintain multiple tasks. The safest and easiest way to run the JavaScript code is a Node.js, and the best part is Node.js runs outside the browser. So with this Node.js, we can use JavaScript to build the server-side applications, APIs, real-time applications and all. Coming to the next one is of callback functions. This is the most important topic in the callback functions. What is mean a callback function? A function that takes another function as a argument actually. So here a function is declared, and this function is used as the argument to the another function. Coming to the example code that I have tried is what say hello is the example here, is the example function that I have declared. And I also declare the function after hello is also declared. So here the say hello, this after hello is assigned as argument to the say hello function. This is how the callback function works. And coming to the installations of the npm packages in the Node.js, and we actually have millions of the packages in npm store. We can initialize the project by naming of an npm init y. So we can initialize this. We can initialize that project. After that, npm install package name. Here package name is of example like ease prime, so we can install this ease prime. And we can after installing, we can start compiling on using that by using the command npm start. Actually, we want to go to the npm documentations, and there we can find the multiple packages there. Coming to the building the telegram bot using the JavaScript is that first we have to go to the tel- uh, we have to go to the telegram. And in that telegram we will give the we will go for the board further, and we will give the argument like start. And after further procedures, we will get a token generated there. So that token is assigned here is assigned to a variable. So here I took the variable called token, and I was assigning the token that generated to this in this variable. I am importing the API of the telegram by required keyword, and I am reassigning that to the telegram bot variable. And that's how I used to write some block of the code. And at last the telegram bot is created on my own. So the complete code of the telegram board, and I will explain in the next video. Thank you.